Hi, this is Mark from Photonify.com. Thanks for watching this quick video on how to install and use the Light and Airy Lightroom preset collection. I'm going to walk you through some of the installation tips on how to get you up and running and some of the best use cases for the Light and Airy preset collection. So let's jump right in. All right, so you likely have just downloaded the preset for Light and Airy here, but let's walk through the process of purchasing the Light and Airy presets and getting them installed in your system and inside of Lightroom. So you'll see on the page we have a lot of examples of what the Light and Airy presets are capable of, right? These sliders here will let you see the before and after, all right? Some good examples of what is possible in your photos with the Light and Airy presets. And so selecting the download link will take us to a purchase confirmation page. All right, we selected the download link and we're here on the simple checkout, which will tell us a little bit about a newsletter that you can join to get freebies once a week from our Freebie Friday newsletter. Additionally, you can upgrade your purchase to the Ultimate Bundle. We have a really great deal going on for that. And it also gives you your total here as well. You can go ahead and check out and pay for the presets on this page as well. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. So once we click the download button here at the bottom, it'll take us to another page which will be a receipt of what we just purchased. Okay, and we purchased the Light and Airy presets, and this download contains the XMP and the LR template file formats for maximum compatibility, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. So clicking on this link will pull the Light and Airy presets into my download folder right down here in my dock. Okay, from here I like to drag the folder onto my desktop so that I can prepare it for installation into Lightroom. So let's drag that onto the desktop here, drop it. All right, now we have our Light and Airy presets right here on the desktop, ready to be installed into Lightroom. Something else to keep in mind, you will also receive a link in your email to this same Light and Airy presets files that you can download from Photonify.com. That's a download link that also goes to your email just for extra convenience and also so that you can go back to it later. All right, so now let's look at installing these presets inside of Lightroom. All right, so let's move to a new window here. Okay, so right now I don't have any presets loaded. These are just the standard Lightroom presets inside of Lightroom that come standard. What we want to do is add additional presets from an external source. In this case, from that folder that you just downloaded from Photonify.com. So here are the steps to install a Lightroom preset inside of Lightroom. First, you come up to the menu bar up here and you click Lightroom and you scroll down to Preferences. Along the tab bar across the top here, you have the options General, Preset, External Editing, File Handling, Interface, etc., Performance. You'll want to come to Presets, so it's already selected there, as you see. And you'll come down to the third area, 1, 2, 3, in this preset area where the presets are located. And we're going to click on the Show All Other Lightroom Presets. And that's because we want to automatically categorize our presets that we're uploading right now. If we do the Show Lightroom Develop Presets, this is going to be just the XMP format, which is the new format that is supported by Lightroom. But if we put our presets from Photonify into that folder, we're going to end up having a user preset folder over here, and every time we add a new one, it's going to be categorized as a user preset, and we lose all of the categories. So if we wanted to do the spring presets or the Light and Airy presets like we have here, or the bodybuilder presets, the method I'm about to show you will maintain those different categories. If we were to just drop them into the preset folder here, we would all of those different presets would fall into one category, user presets, and you'd have to go and redo that or manually categorize them. So we're going to avoid that, and we're going to force Lightroom to automatically organize them for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here on Show All Other Lightroom Presets. After we click there, what we'll see is the file structure here. Deep inside of our file structure, we have these folders, and the folder Lightroom opens up. And inside of here, we want to click on Develop Presets. Keep in mind, this is a different Develop Presets folder than the one that we see linking back here. So right next to Lightroom Presets and User Presets, and we have here Spring Presets, which I dropped in previously, we're going to put that preset folder that we just put on our desktop, we're going to drop it right here next to these other folders underneath the Develop Presets. All right, so just to preserve a copy of these, I'm actually going to copy this folder and paste it into the location where I need the presets to be. So I'm going to paste the item here. Okay, so now we have our Light and Airy presets. But you'll notice they haven't shown up yet underneath the presets tab. That's because there's one more step. We need to restart Lightroom, and then Lightroom will search through those different folder structures and it will update the preset database on the back end, and then you will see the presets populated here. So let's go ahead and restart Lightroom real quick and see what happens. So what we should see here is a little dialog that pops up that tells us that the Lightroom presets that we just dropped into that folder, there we go, it went pretty quick. But what it did was it took all of the LR template file formats that we deliver alongside the XMP file format, and it converted them to XMP. In the process of converting them to XMP, it also categorized them. It categorized the LR templates based on the name of the folder that they fell under. In this case, those LR template presets fell underneath a folder called Light and Airy Presets, right? And that's how we got the category of Light, Airy Presets over here in our preset menu on the left side here. Okay, so that was pretty great. So here we have our Light and Airy presets. Very good. Now we can start using them and applying them to this photo here that I took while I was in Hawaii a few months back. All right, so let's see what we can do to this photo with minimal effort editing, but just by applying some of the Lightroom presets that we just downloaded, the Light and Airy presets, to this photo here. One cool shortcut, and I tend to do this shortcut before I start editing, is I hit the Y key on my keyboard, and what that does is it brings up the before and after view, right? This is going to be helpful because I really like to see what the preset is doing to the image as we start applying some of these presets. All right, so let's find a preset from the Light and Airy collection that we like, and let's apply it to this photo here. Okay, this one's interesting. This is a very stylized look. You're not necessarily going for realism here, but I want you to pay close attention to what's going on. The browns specifically are almost completely eliminated. In fact, they are eliminated here. And it looks as if a green mask has been applied to the entire image here. This is just part of what the preset is designed to do. But when you apply this to your photos, interestingly, the blue was largely untouched, right? But this is something that you would do not only to one photo, but you would do it to a series of photos. And with the presets, it's very easy to apply to multiple photos, right? You select them and click them, or you can apply them to multiple photos all at once. We could change this photo, instead of looking like a lush rainforest, we could make it look more like a dry, barren desert environment. It makes the photo go from looking like it just rained to one where it looks like it hasn't rained in a long time. That's pretty incredible. All right, so there you have it. There is the Light and Airy preset applied to this beautiful photo that I took while I was in Hawaii. There's a lot of different use cases for this. Great on outdoor photography, and if you really want to get into the weeds on it, you can by coming over and making even further adjustments. But the wonderful thing is with these presets, and we see here it comes with 41 total Light and Airy presets. There are so many different variations, and you can apply different one to a different photo for each photo in your album, or you can apply one of the presets to all the photos in an album. It's up to you. Hopefully this was helpful, and that is the Light and Airy preset collection.